This is Group Bitcoin with Calla, Ishaya, Calla, and Hua as members. Our topic is what are the good and bad aspects of Bitcoin, and it consists of four parts: introduction, advantages, disadvantages, and conclusion. Now let's go to the introduction. What is Bitcoin? Bitcoin history at a glance. Bitcoin mining. What is Bitcoin? Bitcoin is a cryptocurrency, a form of money that uses cryptography to control its creation and management rather than relying on central authorities. Promoted as a digital currency, Bitcoins can be transferred through a computer or smartphone without an intermediate financial institution. A Bitcoin is simply an hash in hexadecimal format. A person's Bitcoin are stored in a special file called a wallet, which also holds each address the user sends and receives Bitcoins from, as well as password and private key known only to the user. In 2009, the Bitcoin network came into existence with the release of the first open source Bitcoin client and the issuance of the first Bitcoins. It started to gain greater and greater recognition. In 2013, Bitcoin was accepted by some online services such as Foodler for payment. The controlled rate at which hashes are generated is called Bitcoin mining. Mining is an extremely computational process that current mining software does not even run on CPUs because they are too inefficient. Rather, it uses specialized mining hardware or special designed chips. There are even custom-designed Bitcoin miners. The number of new Bitcoins created in each update is halved every 4 years until the year 2040, when this number will run down to zero. At that time, no more Bitcoins will be added into circulation, and the total number of Bitcoins will reach a maximum of 21 million Bitcoins.
There are many advantages and disadvantages to Bitcoins. One of the advantages of Bitcoins is that, like any other digital currencies, they are easy to understand. They are purely electronic, therefore exchanging them is easy and low cost. As per the Financial Post, more important, people and businesses can exchange them without the financial infrastructure associated with debit and credit cards or wire transfers, because people do it themselves through peer-to-peer systems. Another advantage of Bitcoins is that they do not have legal tender status, neither legal foundation. Meaning that there is no central bank backing the currency nor liquidity backstop or lender of last resort. The Financial Post states that Bitcoin in the sense is not a real currency, yet it is money. Money serves as least two roles: medium of exchange and as a store of value. As a medium of exchange, we all need to know that counterparties readily accept it in exchange for goods and services or in settlement of debt. If enough potential counterparties are willing to accept a currency, then it is viable. A currency has network effects. The more potential counterparties are willing to accept the currency, the more useful it is and potentially more durable.
Hello, I'm Calla. Now I'm going to talk about a little bit what is the disadvantage of Bitcoins. Bitcoin are available at the moment and can burst anytime, which can make many people lose any money invested on it. The fact that Bitcoins are not governed by any authority, there has been an integrity issue. If Bitcoins can be a risk of a sudden withdrawal of the counterparty with whom one might trade. If no one wants to trade with you in the currency you hold, the value of your Bitcoins has no status as legal tender. When you hold dollars, you can at least count on governments to accept them in payment of taxes due. Therefore, there are advantages and disadvantages to this fact. As per the Financial Post, the fact that bitcoins offer anonymity to its users make it vulnerable to use in illicit activities. That does not help it establish legitimacy among a broader group of users or the real financial sector. Of course, cash and prepaid credit cards bear the same risk, but they are not seeking to establish their transactional legitimacy. The Financial Post also states that investors lack a predictability and liquid assets. The Bitcoin system, given its small size, is as yet neither predictable nor liquid.
Bitcoin has succeeded as the breakthrough digital currency. People have begun to appreciate that cryptocurrency can replace the central bank for the money. There are many Bitcoin trading websites such as Bitcoin Trading, Antigox, and Bitcoin Store. Bitcoin is purely electronic and is low cost for exchanging. It is a kind of free digital currency that government does not have any control over it. It is not a real currency, but it works as a real currency. However, Bitcoin also has many disadvantages. As we mentioned before, they are not governed by any authority, so no one can guarantee this kind of currency has value. Besides, you can buy anything including guns and drugs with Bitcoin online. It is very dangerous. There is no doubt that Bitcoin has actually gathered some internet merchant acceptance. Whether or not Bitcoin can stand the test of time remains to be seen, but the more attention it gets, the better it seems to catch on. Thanks for watching the video. I'm Hua from the group Bitcoin.